David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dokyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sorting, huh? Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting you. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say?
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add 1 more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here. Where the hell did they come from? Where's the attack? Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet. Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Clear General Clemens. About 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Damage report. Strider 1, target destroyed.
And our asses later, so don't hold back.
How are they? Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it. Righto! Begin firing Sam! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. You wiped them out with one hit.
Sir, there's a few of them. Taking some damage to the fort and ship.
Command will accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down. 30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
On contact with the second lieutenant. Their cause, that means we have less than half our forces left. Have our ships to be stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there. Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to. There's nowhere to run inside the bay. It's a goner. Fox 2.
We can get up here. Able to save a lot of rockets in Vermont.
Okay. Getting shots from all directions.
Why is the enemy taking so little damage? Drop a bomb line to hit something.
Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles.
Target's been wiped out.
Be generous with your special weaponry as well. How many ships in port are still operational? Like we left at half. Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate. Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bag.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
Mostly the work of 3 strikes. Suggests it's an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many elements unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Yes, sir.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go!
Yeah, we're all going home together. Low altitude approaches from on shore are difficult.
Target has been destroyed.
Keep your eyes on the sky. Ignore ground activity.
From up here, you know.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go!
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target.
I'm actually getting used to flying like Trigger.
Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prynn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, handling the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
All right. We wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much needs in. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted.
I'm sorry, sir.
Came in for a picnic and found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was going to be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Forward MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2,000.
This is Rhodey. Hold my time until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. We still got machine guns.
Can't let Trigger hog the spotlight.
Target confirmed down. Samuel Gringon, Erusia's naval stratagem will lose its edge.
It's a shipyard over there. This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Let me in.
That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Buy stock in salvage companies while you can.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Lost control. Returning to base. You always have background problems when more strikes is around it. No joke. I have lost control.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters incoming at super low altitude for bearing 015. Captain reports that 3 strikes was among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, protect the port.
Roger that. Leave the rest on. Ask Squadron, EGL Squadron, clear to engage.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Already run out of time. Don't waste it.
All aircraft. Your performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
Open your eyes. Check 6.
Missile. Warning, missile in the air.
Fire smoke rises to Anchor Bay and Judgment Bay.
Taking fire.
Heads up. Bandit behind you.
Target eliminated. Strider 1, locked on target.
Sending target information. Commence anti-air fire.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
After all that?
Let's do this. Reach the CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught in there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Wonder drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer. What do you think will turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination.
So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Begin for anti-air combat. Don't bite the dust just yet. Defending Corvanti is our job.
I'm gonna close in on 3 strikes. 4-2, stay with me. Roger that. We'll show 'em. Bandit acquired. Locked on.
Potion, check your 6! Behind the enemy.
Missile.
Strider 1, locked on target. Strider 1, target destroyed. Maintain course to return for resupply.
Enemy's got a lock.
There'll be no excuse to get stalkers are showing up too late.
Fox 2! Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Station, there's something amiss.
Aegis vessel Metas destroyed.
Respond! Medics, please respond!
Enemy closing on your 6. Strider 1, package away. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean? Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit.
What? What happened? We're on the way.
What in the world?
You alright? Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it.
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation. The death of a billion is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Head back. What's that 100% survival rate?
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. Strider 1, bombs away. Target eliminated.
Gotcha, pal.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Missile. Missile.
Behind me?
Missile.
Missile launched.
Missile.
Taking fire! Picture it! That bandit is still on your back!
Missile.
Hostile has a lock!
Missile.
Strider 1, missile away.
Missile.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Locked on bandit. Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated
If
heli.
you want to go back to resupply.
Enemy has a lock!
Strider 1, missile launched.
Trigger, splash the bandit! This one's mine.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo! Looks like we found a solution.
Alright, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
Good. We reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
Pursuing enemy.
That prime rib and truffle soup, sure, we're good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
3 minutes remaining.
Missile.
An enemy is behind you!
Missile.
Don't aircraft destroyed the entire port?
Strider 1,
What's he hallucinating?
It's a nightmare!
detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy has a lock!
Missile.
Impact,
Missile.
now!
Missile.
1
Missile.
million lives gone! Picture it! Target confirmed down.
Resupply.
With Captain Alonso Terrigo gone, Aegis vessel Thalassa won't be much of a threat.
Imagine. Can't evade lock.
Entering clouds. Missile launched.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations. Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
2 minutes remaining.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Behind the enemy.
Missile.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Missile.
Enemy on your 6!
The
Missile.
helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone. The shell exploded. It's off the grid.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2!
Missile. Missile.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
Target is hit.
Missile.
Bandit down.
This must be that 3 strikes guy who rode squadron was talking about.
Missile.
Missile! Invade!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1. Missile launched. 1 minute remaining.
Valkyrie, this is Horseman.
Attack close if you want to go back to resupply.
Down 2.
2 with a million lives each.
Also, there's a rumor going around in the military. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of an enemy.
Missile launched.
3 strikes. He lacks the drive. Missile closing! Imagine you're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Watch 2! Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has none of that. I do.
Missile.
Do you see, Commander?
Strider 1. Break.
You don't, do you?
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Chaff and flares are running low.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1. Fox 2.
Missile.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound.
Stall warning.
Bearing 090. SU-47s.
Stall warning.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream.
That's those damn bats. Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal. Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. It hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started.
Missile.
I repeat, withdraw.
Missile.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
You siblings can go to hell together.
Missile.
Brother and sister? Enemy has a lock. Evade.
Rage, you take him out.
Launch 2.
Consider it done.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, wuss, but you don't count. 2 on 1.
Who you calling a wuss?
Missile.
Those 3 strikes. We're here to take you down.
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto. They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass. Jesus, so this is how you fly.
Missile.
Fire verification complete. Fire!
Enemy's got a lock. I'll get the surface.
Missile incoming. Watch out. He's on you, Scream. We're not retreating, and neither will you. We end this here.
Firing! Fire!
Scream! Damn it! You'll pay for this 3 strikes!
Only 1 left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be from you, Trigger.
I'll kill him! I'll kill him, alright! Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her!
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right.
Caution.
Yes.
Caution.
The problem has been eliminated.
Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all straggler illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Illusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
Caution.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.